Hello and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Ronnie, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Ronnie's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations we give the dogs while we're working with them, and the training equipment we're using. Fred's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he'll keep most of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves the left hand free to give a correction. The correction, if needed, is a slight tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You're going to keep that collar high up behind Ronnie's ears, and that will give you the most control over her. You'll notice that she's seated nicely on Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. The first command we will demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Ronnie, heel. You'll notice that she's been trained to walk nicely on your left at your pace, so there should be no lagging behind or pulling forward, and incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit. So anytime you stop walking, Ronnie should be seated nicely on your left, waiting for her next command. The next command we will demonstrate is the stay command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm and the one-word firm command to stay. When Fred returns back to Ronnie, he will walk all the way around her, and she should remain seated until she receives praise or another command. Very nicely done. When you first start practicing the sit-stay, you might want to stand very close to her and for short periods of time, but build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time and at greater distances. This time, instead of returning back, Fred will demonstrate the recall or the come on command. The command is Ronnie, come, and she's been trained to come in and sit nicely right in front of you. And then Fred will have her return back to heel. Very good job. Fred will show you that one more time. Very good job. It's important that when you're working with Ronnie, you praise her, keep her motivated and interested in the training. This is a great mental workout for her. She should enjoy the training sessions. We ask that you incorporate all of these commands into your daily life, but also set aside about 10 to 15 minutes a day to run through the commands in a formal session such as this video. Fred's now going to demonstrate down from a heel position. He's going to use the open flat of his left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word firm command to stay. As with the sit-stay, you're going to make your down stays relatively short in the beginning, but build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time. This is a great exercise to help develop her maturity and self-control, so practice this often. When Fred returns back to Ronnie, he's going to walk all the way around her, and she should remain lying down until she receives praise or another command. Very good job. Fred's going to show you down from a heel position again. Remember not to use her name in the stationary commands. Only when you want her to heel or to come, Fred's going to call her in. So the command is Ronnie, come. She comes in, and have her sit nicely right in front, and then back to heel position. Very good job, Ronnie. The last command that I will give Fred and Ronnie a second to set up for is down from a distance. This time Fred's going to leave Ronnie in a sit-stay, and he will give her the down command from the end of the training leash using his right hand and the one word. She anticipated the come, so we're going to just repeat that. Very good job. It's important that once you give Ronnie a command that you follow through. Even if you have to start over, that is okay. Sometimes dogs will start to anticipate the next command, so you just have to start over. It's not a problem. These are all the formal obedience commands that Ronnie has learned while she's been at school with us. It's been such a pleasure having her, and we thank you so much for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.